What's up guys, iDevice Help here, and I never thought I'd come back to an old 32-bit device to make a jailbreak video today, but it is a very exciting video and I'm going to show you guys if you have a 32-bit device that's supported by this, you can run iOS 6 if you're jailbroken on iOS 9 on a 32-bit device. Now, list of devices compatible, but not all 32 devices are compatible, but the list is going to be down below and you must be jailbroken. So this is my 3rd generation iPad. It is running iOS 9.0.2 and it is jailbroken, of course. There is Cydia. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and launch Cydia, and we're going to tap into the Sources tab. We're going to click Edit, Add, and I'll have a source in the description down below that you're going to add to this here. And then just click Add Source, and you're going to add it, and it's going to look just like this. It's called Cool Booter, and it is in beta. This package you can go ahead and install by simply clicking on it and click the install button up at the top right. But of course, I've already have it installed. There it is on my Springboard. Now this application is going to allow us to boot into iOS 6. So let's go ahead and launch it. And it's going to give you a prompt to tell you to back up all your data just in case anything goes wrong, and this is the smart thing to do. But it should work just fine even though it's still in beta. Now you want to go ahead and click the install button, and right here is going to give you the option of which software you want to install. So depending on which device you have, it gives you different versions of iOS that you can install. So I'm going to go with one of the classics, iOS 6.1.2, and I click I'm ready. And it's going to ask me if I want to jailbreak that software while it's installing. I'm just going to click yes, and then yes for various. And let's go ahead and wait for the boot. Now it's going to go ahead and download the software first. Then it's going to go through the installation process just like it does in iTunes, but without the computer part, of course. And we're going to wait for the download. I'll be right back. Okay, so at this point, the software is almost done downloading. Now that's going to be subject to your network connection. It depends on how long or how fast your network connection is. That's what's going to determine how fast the download of the software is going to be. And now at this point, it's verifying IPSW, so it's verifying the software. And let's go ahead and continue waiting. Okay, so now it is extracting the firmware. Okay, so now it's creating the partition. So just this part takes the longest, so just be very patient. The whole process could take up to 20 minutes plus, depending again on your network connection or which device you're running it as well. So be very patient. Alright, so now it looks like it's flashing iOS 6.1.2 onto the device itself. Let's go ahead and wait. Okay, so as the device is flashing the software onto the device, you may get this storage almost full. Just click done, and it's going to finish up installation. Okay, so this is close to the end of the process. The whole process has taken me around 20 minutes. I've edited the video here on YouTube, of course, so you don't have to sit around watching for that long. But we're on the final stages here, and it looks like it's jailbreaking at this point, so close to being done here in a few minutes. Okay, so install successful. All I have to do now is, the first time I did this, it required me to lock my device and then just wait 10 seconds and click on the home button, and it started running the software. But it looks like the second time, which is this time that I'm doing it now, it didn't really ask me to go ahead and lock the device. So I'm going to go ahead and click boot, and it should prepare iOS 6.1.2, which is the software I've been running, to boot up. So again, the first time I did this, it gave me a pop-up that said go ahead and lock the device. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the device and wait 10 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Click on the home button, and after 10 seconds you'll see this text scrolling. Let me go ahead and spin this iPad around. You'll see the text scrolling there. Let's go ahead and wait for the software to be installed. There it is, the classic installation process for iOS 6. Amazing. It's just, it never gets old seeing this. I've done this, this is my second time doing this, but it's just very exciting to see this. Alright. Okay. So it looks like we're going to go through the initial process now. Let me go ahead and turn this iPad this way. And here we are, iOS 6. Let's go through the setup process here. Alright, connect to Wi-Fi. And at this point, of course, if you have your iCloud account set up with your iPad, it's going to ask you for your iCloud email and password after you enter the Wi-Fi network password. If you don't have an iCloud account attached to the device, then you don't have to enter any iCloud information. Alright, so enable, next, set up as a new iPad, skip this, skip, This brings back so much memories. It's hilarious. And let's not send that stuff to Apple. Start using iPad. There it is, guys. This is so cool. I cannot, I'm lost for words. I cannot explain how happy I am to see this running on my iPad, even though I've done it, like I said, one time before the filming of this video. It's just amazing to see this on my iPad running again. And I never thought I'd bring my old device back to making a video here in 2016 on how to run iOS 6, but it's just, look at the settings application, and it runs so smooth. Did you see that animation? Everything just feels a lot better than iOS 9, which was running on this iPad prior. And there is the spotlight search, all that stuff. Let's go ahead and try Siri. Hello, Siri.
Hello.
How's it feel being back in iOS 6?
Interesting question.
Here's the folders. Here is the photos application. You can see the animation. Let's say you want to share something. You can see the transition of animations. I just thought iOS 6 was so cool. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the software. And there it is, 6.2.1. Again, if you have a compatible device, it's going to be in the links down below. Now, how do you boot back into iOS 9? It's very simple. Just hold the power button and just reboot your device as normal. Let me go ahead and show you. I can reboot the device here, and it's going to go back to iOS 9. Alright, so there it is. We're back into iOS 9. And again, if you want to reboot into iOS 6, just go back. You don't have to go through the entire process again. You can go ahead and just select the boot option. It's going to tell you to go ahead and lock the device as I did before, and then it's going to go ahead and boot into the software that you previously downloaded. You can uninstall the software by clicking uninstall and then selecting another one. There's an option there to uninstall. Go ahead and lock the device one more time and wait for 10 seconds, and it's going to reboot into iOS 6. No problem. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is probably one of the best hacks or best applications available in Cydia, especially for 32-bit devices. iOS 6 is just amazing software to see running on these devices because it ran so smoothly, and it's just pretty cool. So big props to the developer for go ahead and making this happen. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy this video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.